One big idea in under 3 minutes. Welcome to my Monday message. This week we're going to continue to talk about your hiring strategy and your hiring process. And this week we're looking at two interrelated characteristics, the sorts of things that you might look for during an interview process. Back in the 1930s, a guy called Kurt von Hammerstein-Eckert, who is a German general and a military strategist, talked about optimizing your recruitment and hiring strategy for the characteristics of intelligence and industriousness, or as we might say, work ethic. So imagine a 2x2 grid. The vertical axis is going to be the intelligence and the horizontal is going to be the work ethic. So in the bottom left-hand corner, you've got somebody who is neither bright nor particularly hardworking. Obviously somebody you want to rule out as a potential hire. In a military context, they might have thought of them as cannon fodder, but that's very mean and it's not the way that we particularly want to run a modern organisation. In the top right-hand corner, you've got somebody who's both bright and hard-working. Obviously a good hire, the sort of person who can make a big difference when they come into your organisation, and frankly, wouldn't it be amazing if every hire you had was both bright and hard-working? So far, so obvious, so what? It's the other two boxes that get interesting, because in the bottom right-hand corner, you've got something which is superficially quite appealing, almost seductive, somebody who's hard-working. We like people who are hard-working. But if they're hardworking and not terribly bright, if you give them any level of autonomy, the chances are they're going to work really hard at doing the wrong thing. Give them too much autonomy and they're going to work really hard at doing something that might even be an existential threat to your organisation, not something that you want. It's the top left box where it gets counterintuitive. And the counterintuitive thing is this. If you've got somebody who's very bright and very lazy, providing they've got the right attitude, and that's a different matter altogether, then you should probably hire them and put them into a senior strategic position, because they are the sorts of people who have the brains to be able to find the quickest way of getting to the right results. So if you want to be both efficient, as in using the minimum necessary time, effort, energy, resource and money, and effective, which is getting to your goals, then actually hire for somebody who's both lazy and bright. So tell me what you think about that idea in the comments down below. Thank you as always for helping me to build this channel through liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next week.